Leylah, congratulations. Too strong for Magda today. Brilliant way to get your title defence here in Washington off to a great start. Let's start with your reflection on the match and your performance, please.
Yeah, I'm extremely happy with how I played, how solid I played. It wasn't too crazy, too flashy, but it was enough where I didn't make too many free mistakes and put her in an uncomfortable position. And it was a good first round play where I did the basics right, and I'm happy to get through the second round.
At 5-3 in the second, serving for the set, slightly nervy moment, but then you bounce straight back, 5-4, close it out. In those kind of micro moments, are you the kind of person who gets like on your own back, or do you find it really easy to just let it go and be like, it's fine, I'll do it now?
It's tough. It's like today I was able to calm myself down. I was glad that we had that changeover. I think that helped a lot, where I continued on with my routine and just reset, refocus. We got new balls, so it kind of changed things up just a little bit. But there's some moments where I'm gonna need, like, let's say I look at my coaching box and they would tell me something to reset and refocus. Other times where I just look within myself and know what I need to do to reset and refocus. So it depends the moment, depends what I needed. And that moment I felt confident enough where I could do it on my own, and the points that I would celebrate, and I would be able to look at my team.
Looking back to that title run last year, it was obviously it was a really hard fought and well earned title. Some great matches against Jess and Elena, and then a dominant final against Anna. How do you reflect on those moments a year on, and what's it been like coming back?
I mean, it's such a crazy week, because there's so many things that was going on. I remember at the end of the match with Jess, I started cramping. My feet were starting to cramp, and thankfully everything was fine the next day. I was able to train, and then against Taylor I had a full body cramp. So so many things going on. I fought, I was able to be resilient, and at the end of the week was able to lift the trophy, and it was fun. It was like a beautiful moment that I got to share with my dad, and thinking back with everybody who has helped me throughout the year, where it brought me to that moment. And coming back here definitely gives me that sense of excitement, not necessarily needing to defend, or the pressure of defending the title, but just excitement that I get to play where I felt welcomed and at home, and where I can hopefully reproduce some good tennis.
Obviously, Hardcourt season, arguably a surface you've had the most success on. How much are you looking forward to this part of the season? How much confidence do you take being here, starting in a place where you have made history? And is it something you're quite looking forward to, in a sense, to maybe get back to the level we know you've got in you that maybe you haven't hit yet this year?
Yeah, I mean, this year has been a very tough year. Starting with the beginning of the year, I had a couple, I'd say, physical difficulties, and I was getting better, progressively better, and then during the clay court swing, and at the end of the clay court swing there was a little down, and it kind of hurt me. So grass court didn't help very much, especially how quick the season is. But coming back to the hard court, I'm excited. That's where I grew up, in the surface I played the most growing up. Indoor hard, outdoor hard, any hard court surfaces. So it's so much fun being back to where it all started, and in Washington again, where I had some great matches, great memories, had a lot of fun with the fans, with my dad. So hopefully we can continue with some good positive momentum this week.
Okay, well, just lastly from me, that momentum next takes you to an arguably tough match, regardless of who comes through, between Alex and Qinwen. What do you make of that as a second round match? What challenges does it bring you?
I mean, both players are so tough to play against. Qinwen, she's a very powerful player. I think she also loves the hard too. Also had some great success on clay with a heavy forehand kick serve too. So it's not going to be an easy matchup. The past matches I've played against her has always been a battle. So hopefully if I do play her, hopefully it will be good. I'll focus on myself and see what I can do to destabilize her and make her uncomfortable. Same thing with Alex. I mean, Alex, she's having an amazing year. getting deep in Grand Slams, winning against top players, Wimbledon, amazing runs. So it's not going to be easy. She's coming in with a lot of confidence. So for myself is to focus on me, on the ball, on my objectives, and whatever happens, happens. But I know I'm going to go out there and fight and leave it all on court.
Mm-hmm.